What's happening, people? As you can see, you know why we're here. You can see the title. I mean, what more can I say about what we're going to talk about? Uh, First of all, people, if you're new to the halftime of Vegeta, welcome. Please do like, share, and subscribe to this video. Comment in the comment section if this is after the fact. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be here on for this evening because I'm not feeling okay still. My wife also now is not feeling okay. But obviously, when we've got breaking news, you got to go live, you know. Um, to any of the returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. I always appreciate the support. And as per normal, guys, you know, we're on the road to 100 subscribers. Shout out to my man Kenny already. Kenny's been on smoke today. In fact, some people have said he's been hooked up to the Tesla battery cells because he has had too much energy today. I'm gonna send Kenny this link on the chat. And anybody else who just wants to come on and vibe, you know how I feel. I was 10 hug out. Been 10 hug out since the Liverpool game. Is that a little bit too late for some people? Maybe. Some people have been out since the FA Cup final. Some people before that, when we were speaking to other managers. The point is, we all were part of the same feeling that Ten Hag is not going to be the solution for us to go um, and give us the success that we're actually looking for. And success isn't FA Cup and Carabao Cup, unfortunately. And I know this is something that the Ten Hag inners struggle with. The fact that he's won the Carabao, he's won the FA Cup. And look, I've said in other streams, thank you, Ten Hag. Carabao Cup came at a time when we had no trophies. It was getting bad. We were just finals FC under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You won us that in your first season. You got us third. Kudos. We never want to take away credit or context with regards to these things. And then the next thing was the FA Cup in the second season, but this time with a really terrible league finish with eighth. And if it wasn't for that FA Cup, then we wouldn't be in the Europa. But some say, is it even worth being in the Europa if you're going to underperform to clubs like 20? So in hindsight, it just sellotaped. And I think sellotape is a very good an analogy because it doesn't really hold up very well. Hey, what's up, Kenny? Let me bring you in, brother. Let me bring you in. How are you feeling?
Same as you. I'm just relieved, and I say this on Bots' stream. It's been coming. It was inevitable. Um, I said this from very last season, very long time ago until now. His stubbornness
Mm,
is going to cost him his job, and yeah, and
it's
it's
cost
it
him.
was it was yeah, it's been coming. It's been coming. It's been coming, and yeah, I don't have any abusive agendas against Ten Hag. I'm not like Pav, by the way. Like I like
Yeah,
Pav, yeah, Pav
that
was
was
on the
a
man.
bit
I
crazy,
wouldn't
bro.
I wouldn't say that. Don't so I'm not Pav. Don't worry about that. I said I just said I wish him all the very best. He will do a lot much. He'll do a lot. He will cook in the other league. This league is I think Manchester United is a bigger job for him, in my honest opinion. And you know what? You know, people say that we like it's a manager's graveyard, but listen, Manchester United is like it's like a different gravy of like pressure. Like you need to have some like boldness in yourself. And one thing it worried me for the first time when Ten Hag came in, right? What was his charisma? And I thought first season maybe okay, fair enough. His first season okay, that's his first season. He finished third, Carabao Cup. For me, that last season, the biggest red flag for me is that we finished with the lowest points tally in the Champions League, and we finished out of Europe. Not even in Europa League. We were out of Europe, and by that time, yeah, fair enough. We didn't have left. We didn't have a left back at that time. Pretty much, I don't know. And and to be fair, we actually had a strong squad still, but we still couldn't even go through. And I can give you more. I can give you more sackable offenses results. Losing 3-0 to Bournemouth at home, losing to Palace away from home, losing to Chelsea 4-3. What else? Losing to Man City at home 3-0. Whereas he said that he basically he doesn't want to play Ajax football. And like, for me, I was worried, but I still stood by him, and I wanted him to succeed. But that's first game. I know, Vegeta, you were done after Liverpool. I was done at Spurs, completely
Well,
done
it
and
took,
finished.
it took you what was that, one game more than me to be done. But you know,
Yeah,
when we follow the timeline, right? So Ten Hag came in and he tried to play his football. He got killed, and then he switched
I
it to something
bro, I
else.
remember that game against when we lost 4-0 against Brentford, right?
Yeah,
He basically changed. He
he
basically
changed, bro.
he just reverted. He just reverted back. And
He got traumatized, bro. He thought he could take Ajax football and just copy and paste, which none of these guys have done, bro. Even Pep had to sort of, because remember when Pep finished fourth, people said, "Oh, you can't play tiki taka football in the EPL." He had to adapt his football, bro. That's so it was funny, but I didn't think he would like abandon it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same
exactly.
time, I understand stabilizing himself in the first season because one, we hadn't gotten rid of the dead wood. Two, he didn't get everything he wanted. So I was
Hmm.
compassionate towards him, bro, in the first season. And we finished third, bro. So it's not like I could be mad at it. I don't know what place we finished with Ralph before he
Sixth,
joined.
sixth. I
Oh
think with like
my god.
roughly sixth place, sixth.
Ralph finished
I
sixth and
think
this
we're
guy's in
sixth.
14th right now. And Ralph wasn't
Yeah,
even doing good, bro. Oh, Ten Hag, bro. So the first season, I was like, okay, cool, bro. We are hard to beat at home. Our away form was a bit dodgy, which is probably why we finished third instead of higher than third, which sounds crazy.
yeah,
But then the second season is where I kind of expected him to be like, okay, I'm going to announce myself. But then in his second season, he makes the statement, I'm not here to play Ajax football, something along those lines. And I said, well, that's a bit strange.
yeah. That
That's what
yeah
people.
yeah yeah. That made me like slightly worried. And I remembered his post match conference. He said he wanted to play Maguire because of because of because of his tactics. I'm like, you're leaving one of your best players on the bench. I remember that game. I was like, him starting Maguire over Ryan. It just, yeah, I actually knew we were going to lose this game, because if yeah, his team selections and all, like, I was frustrated with Ten Hag even last season. I was on the ropes, right? At at
Mhm.
countless, like, several times I was like, yeah, I like it. Like, Ten Hag needs to go, man. He can't handle it and all. And then the last few games and the FA Cup wins, I was like, you know what? He at least deserves some third season. Let him see what he can cook in his third season. But nothing has changed in it. Nothing has changed. Um. Yeah. To be honest with you, right?
Yeah.
I I wish Eric Ten Hag all the very best. And the cheek of some of those Ten Hag haters who are United fans, they want to do a hate along. This is absolutely bogus.
Well, hate along to who? To him when he's at another
Yeah,
club.
no, yeah. If he goes to another club, they will do a hate along. I'm like, bro,
I
what
don't
the hell?
have
Bro?
the energy for that, bro.
No, I'm like,
He was
I'm not
making my
gonna
life
mention.
a
I'm
living hell at United. I don't want to follow
I'm
him.
not I'm not gonna mention. I'm not gonna mention the names on your channel, obviously. But still, bro, you can't be doing hate alongs on the guy. Listen, listen. I respect Ten Hag for two trophies in his two seasons.
Kenny,
Absolutely,
Kenny, Kenny,
yeah.
Kenny. You know what is
Big up
this,
to you.
man? For what Ten Hag have put United through, I understand where those guys are coming from for doing it along. Because one thing is this, man. you also need to understand what those guys are to go through, because they were being called fake fan for saying the facts for what it is.
That
They were being
that
called fake
pissed me
fan
off, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's
because
the one
people were
thing that pissed
busy
me off.
backing this fraud. You know what? One thing is this, man. Like, I don't have a problem you seeing the problem, like you seeing what is happening. But if you choose to ignore, like inside, like it's not working, and you choose to ignore, then you are becoming stupid. Like, you are becoming stupid, and that's what it is. You know what is that? You need to say this. Yes, I'm still backing. But when you are saying people that are calling it out are wrong and they're not seeing
Yeah,
what
fake
you are seeing,
fans.
it means there's something you are seeing we are not seeing. But it is madness. There's no club out there that, like, the way, let me tell you what to understand now. The next job will be at Albania or Kazakhstan. That is where he's going to get a job, because there's no top club that have watched Tenag, what did it Man U will come and hire him. There is none. There is none.
You might get a League One club.
He
You might,
might he
yeah.
might
League
probably
One.
he might probably go back to he might
Oh, you
probably
go
go
back.
back to Ajax.
He goes back
He
No,
home.
might
no,
go back to
no, no.
Ajax.
Maybe
He might
maybe
go
he will
back
go
Ajax
to
though.
Nice. Maybe he'll go to Nice. Sajimakli's team in Nice.
Hey, maybe.
This guy wants the brick. Like, you know what is that? All these Tenak inners are quiet. I'm waiting for them. They are quiet.
But it's not even, bro. We've been listening to them today, and I'm almost surprised that they're standing on business because they're making
Crazy.
it seem like everybody else is crazy for being right. Well, one, right about the fact that he's gonna get sacked because he got sacked. Two,
Like,
being
I
happy,
said it.
bro. Why must
I
I
told
be unhappy about this guy going, bro? I've been stressed, bro. Have people watched the streams? How many emergency bloody streams have we had to have as
I've
United
I've
fans?
done
After,
I've done four. I've done four.
brother,
I've done
I
four,
told
five.
Mark.
I,
I told Mark. I said, Mark, I mean, listen. Whatever you say, I am telling you, whatever you say, this guy is still gonna get fired before December. I said it. But one thing is that because he just wants to just keep going in one phase, one channel, he refused to see the actual truth. I said it as well to Drex. I said, Drex, the players have checked out on this guy. They want this guy gone. They've checked out.
nah, the
Because
moment,
when you watch things they were doing, you can tell. Like, explain to me, how did Diego Dalot lose that ball yesterday?
do you know
I
how,
was not
bro?
watching the game. I watched
Bro,
the replay, and I was like, come on, man. This
but
is
you
a
know what's crazy,
player that
Timber?
wants the manager gone. He
You know
wants
what's
him
crazy, Timber?
gone.
I feel like these guys, because when I look at how we failed with other managers, the reason why Ten Hag inners are clinging to the whole players are toxic, whatever, is because factually in the past we've seen our players just throw people under the
Yeah,
bus
Mhm.
and stop
exactly.
playing there. But with this group of players, maybe they might have given up on him, his ideology as a manager, but it never prevented these guys from fighting for him on the pitch. But I think the last throw for these players was when this guy took the piss out of us and put Mazarawi in number 10 and Ten Hag
Is it
out for
10?
That was the one for me. Yeah, that was the
Come
one
on,
for me. I'm
man.
like,
Come on, man.
yeah, you can't
because
And, they,
you
none
and,
of
can't
those
and,
do
guys
and,
on the
and you
pitch
have
believed
people
that that was a good idea. Let's be honest.
and you have people wanting to back that rubbish. Like, this is what, like, it pisses me off. By you can be stupid. Like, you can say, I don't know what to call it anymore, because that's stupidity, man. There's what you call being loyal. It's a thin line between being loyal and being stupid, and that is what it is. They are being stupid. People were busy backing the manager for playing Mazwari as a 10. I don't want to know how crap Anthony is. I don't want to know how crap Ahmad is. Those guys would have done a better job as a 10. Then the man comes and say that he does not want to play four attackers away, but yet he did it against Porto. Like, like, we watch football. Like, I've watched football enough to say this is nonsense. And that thing Tenag did that day was nonsense. And for me, what I would say is, I said it as well, Tenag wants the sack as well. And they're like, no, there's no way a manager will want to get the sack. I said, Tenag wants the sack. Because that explained to me, how do you have Casemiro on the bench? Then you are using Ugarte and Ericsson. Why? What stops you from playing Ugarte, Casemiro, and Eriksen as a 10.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
there's something you like.
I
People
don't.
think
I
they tell you
Yeah.
coaching is not an easy job. It's not an easy job, guys. Come on, admin job is not an easy job. The job I do is not an easy job. But I can tell you, being a coach, you just have the license and use your common sense. It's as simple as that. And that's why I said to him, I said, I will do a better job. Like I will do a better job than Ten Hag in that. Like, let's leave all this rubbish of the structure. I would do a better because it's common sense. What I would do is I play my best players on their wing. I play my best players on their wing. Because one thing is this:
Crazy.
you are bringing, you have Ahmad on the bench, sitting on the bench, rotting. Anthony is there on the bench as well. Casemiro is also on the bench.
Mhm.
So
Then you
was
have you have a right
so
back playing a 10,
so was
a right back.
basically so was basically Anthony not even injured. Anthony
Really?
not even
Um,
injured. Was he even injured against West Ham or something like that? Because the
don't
guy
It's possible.
literally.
But even if
It's
Anthony's
possible.
injured, bro, you're going to play Garnacho and Rashford anyway. Why not then play an Ahmad in the 10? Or
In the 10.
for me, I wasn't even
No,
thinking about
Ahmad
no,
Ahmad.
at
it,
10. I
no,
was
it came in.
Play
so.
Joshua Zirkzee, bro,
No, it
because
came in
Zirkzee's
the
not
game.
gonna stop
Anthony
him.
came in the game before he got
Yes,
injured.
that's
Oh,
the game
Anthony
he
so
got
got
injured
oh, I
injured
in.
in
don't.
the game. He got
Is it
injured
the
in the
same
game.
game where Ahmad
Yeah, it was
was
the same
pissed
game.
off?
It was the same game where he was pissed because now it means that
Oh,
if Anthony
Oh my
had not
days.
gotten injured, I
he
won't get game
wasn't
time.
coming on. He wasn't gonna play.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, bro.
So do you know what it means for a player to come on for another player that plays is same? They are playing the same wing. Now I'm coming on for him just because he's injured. If he was not injured, it means I'll be on the bench. And people will still want to back that rubbish. Then you get people like Mark still want to gaslight you about Hamad. People are hyping me, Hamad help, blah, 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 blah. Bro, we might be hyping him up, gaslighting him, but bro, it does not justify that your manager did a stupid mistake playing a player like Maswari as a 10. Because what I would say is this, man, it doesn't give you like you can beat an egg in, but sometimes you
Mm.
should see something for what it is.
You have to
You
see the
should see
mistakes.
it.
Absolutely.
You should see it. Like I
But you know,
said, I'll use Ericsson as a 10. Okay, let me say I want to go with that information. I'll put Dalot
yes,
as
yeah,
to play with Ugarte. We
in
have
the
seen it.
midfield.
He has done it this season already. He has been inviting to the midfield. I will play
Well,
Dalot in that same position as well.
he
The
hasn't
man
been a
goes
good
and put
defender
Mazwari as
for
a
a while
10.
now.
And you tell me he doesn't want the sack. Man wants the sack as well. He wants the payout. He wants give me my 17.5 million. Let me get out of here. He was out of his depth. But because they are some of them, you know what about people Tenag inners? Some of them believes no, from time it will be okay, give him to December already. Mark, that since December is already saying January. Then you have people like Drex. I know you will see it, whereby they hide behind this notion of if I set an in on out, they are still backing him. They're not going to sack him anyway. So it doesn't make any. Bro, where do you stand? Do you think what he's doing right now is good enough? Or you think this guy should be sacked a long time ago? It's simple.
But you know what's crazy,
It's
bro?
simple.
You said something about common sense earlier on, and maybe us as fans sometimes we need to be open to things, because when we bought Mazarawi, we were told he can play both on the left and the right. What was the position where we needed to buy? It was left back. It was never right back. But
Yeah,
we
he
Yeah.
can play
made
as a left back. Yeah,
we
yeah. We
made a
made
few adjustments, right? We
we
sold
made we
Juan
Dalot play as
Bissaka.
a left back from time as well. That's
Yeah, bro.
that's a stupid decision again.
So this was, but that's what I'm saying, Kenya, about common sense, right? We sold Wemby because his contract was almost up, and then we got Mazarawi because he's a versatile player, and then
Mhm.
we were saying he can play on the left until
And
Luke
and
Shaw at
he
the
did
time
not
was
get
supposed to be back,
used.
right? He was supposed to
He did
come
not
back
get
at the
used
time.
as a left back.
This guy doesn't use Mazarawi at all in the left. He uses Dalo, who is more comfortable on the right, and we
On
know
the
this now
right.
because he's played Mazarawi on the left, who's looked far better than Dalo on the right,
I was coming
which
to that
then
as
makes sense.
well.
which then makes us question, dude, if this guy is this naturally gifted with both feet, why not play him on the left to begin with, and save the embarrassment of Delo, because Delo was coming back from being one of the best players we had last season. So maybe continue to play him in his damn position and
He
keep him
was
where
your
he's
player of the
comfortable.
year last season. Dalot was the player of United last season. From having that player of the last season to be what it is, this man does not play players. He plays players to expose their weakness, expose their deficiency. And that's why I
But
said this man does not have the common sense. Because if you're on the training ground, you should know what your player can offer you. You can tell, okay, this is his
no,
weakness.
but he knows, and I know he knows, because
If he
this is
knows,
why I
why
was
he keep
out.
does he keep doing it?
Timber, this is
Because it
why
doesn't
I
make
was
sense to
out.
me.
This is why I was out to the Liverpool game, because I said, guys, we all watch football. Besides Man United, we watch other teams. It's
Mhm.
normal for one or two players in a team to be out of form at any
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
But it's not normal for 22 players on your team. And I say 22 because irrespective of who he put on the pitch, people all looked bad. All of them.
Mhm.
Like the
It look
subs looked
bad.
bad. It doesn't really matter. And I'm like, what
Yeah.
is the chance statistically that your starting 22 is gonna look bad? It means
Mhm.
that there's something fundamentally wrong with how you're playing. And this is where, when I used to fight with people to say, you can't say he doesn't have the players when he's doing stuff like putting the low on the left instead of the right, when he's doing
Yeah.
stuff like not playing a center defensive midfielder at all and expecting Kobe Maino, Ericsson, and Bruno to still perform. None of those guys are sixes. You're not even trying to use Kobe as a six. So you're not playing a system with a six, and yet you're surprised that the back four is exposed. Crazy. You don't have a striker, and you play Joshua, and people are surprised that you're not using him the right way. Maybe use him as a false nine instead of a center forward to get the best out of him. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of things are logical, but it almost feels like he went out of his way to not do the right thing. Because I said to people, you can't tell me it makes sense to play Rashford and Garnacho when you've got two perfectly good right wingers on the team. You can't say it's because of goals and assists. That's bullshit, bro. Like there's more to a winger's game than just goals and assists. And I feel like sometimes we get so caught up in the GA, because then I say to people, if it's about goals and assists, why are our wingers not setting up Hoyland, who's the striker? If it's about goals and assists,
Man.
you get what I'm saying?
The fact.
That's Hoy.
I agree.
If everybody
Facts.
on the pitch has a position to play, it's not our left back or right back's goal to score. It's not Onana's goal to score or create goals. It's not. It's Hoyland, and yet just like last season, Hoyland has had to create his own chances to a degree again this season, because why? People want to shoehorn in Rashford and Garnacho and
Mhm.
justify it by saying they get goals. But I'm like, you guys are ignoring the fact that they're getting goals at the expense of Rasmus Hoyland.
Of the
So you've got
striker.
an imbalanced team because you want to see your people play, and then you're saying that Eric is we must just back Eric. And
Like
this is when I start getting pissed, bro.
before you go into Vegeta, Mark was saying something about the classical match I will watch and said
Mhm.
Barcelona were shooting oof ball. And the question is this: Barcelona was
Like
shooting
this,
oof ball, like I said, oof
you
ball. How many goals did Lewandowski score in that game?
two, twice.
Lewandowski as a striker, and yet they are doing oof ball. If the oof ball, Bruno there's one thing they call accurate pass, and that's why I don't understand that stupid start of chance created. I don't understand it. So one thing is this, man. I've seen. Oh God.
Yeah, it's so good, bro. It's so good.
Nah, I fully understand, bro. I've got kids. But this is the thing. Okay, this is what I was trying to get to, right? All of these things are happening at the same time, right, Kenny? And this is when we
Yeah,
are like in Eric Ten Hag out now, because Spurs happens. Most of us then say it's enough. And the thing that tipped me off the edge, because, hey, shout out Nairo, bro, what's happening? Because
big up
we
Nero.
backed Eric Ten Hag. I feel like people forget this, but we're not stupid, bro.
Yeah,
And we all came into this season saying we're gonna be Man United versus everyone. Now, I need to remind people, Ten Hag is gone. Is Man United gone? No, it's not. Man United is still playing a game against Leicester City. If Bruno Fernandes leaves tomorrow, so move doesn't mean I need to back the players or the damn manager. It means I need to back the club, and I need to say what isn't right, and maybe as a fan give my opinion on what could be better. So when people were saying to us, "Oh, it means you're a fake fan," I saw this on a couple of people's streams now. You're a fake fan. I say, what do you mean I'm a fake fan? Because even though I hate Ten Hag, I've never gone into a game wanting us to lose. So how am I a fake fan if I still want to win games?
It's crazy, bro. That was
Even if it
for
means
me.
Eric
For me,
stays.
it was outrageous. It's just outrageous for me, bro.
And that's
Crazy,
when I
isn't
was like,
it?
okay. So people are gonna say I'm a fake fan. All right, cool. I'm gonna be a villain then, bro. I'm gonna be a villain for real then. If people say I'm not a fan of the club because of my
People
opinions,
say,
say less, bro.
bro, people say that. People said like I'm not gonna name some individual, right? The guy was saying, on his own United channel, the biggest United channels. He was like, what has Hansi Flick done, mate? He's won the treble. Do you have you lost your head?
Bro.
He won the treble, mate.
Bro, you know what's crazy, Kenny, bro? We were talking about Hansi Flick last season already, before
Yeah,
this season. And then people said, what did he win? I said, excuse. I think even Mark lied about it, bro. I might be wrong. He might have
About
lied about it.
about
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 Hansi
to.
Flick. When people said he
John.
wasn't that good at
No,
Bayern, I said,
you know what is that? You know what is this, Vegeta? One thing about Mark is this, man. I think, and I think I have to have a conversation with him because it seems he does not really know what who Hansi Flick is. Because I've seen that as well in some Manchester United forum, whereby they be like, who is out there to get Hansi Flick is also the same thing as the Nag. I'm like, man, do you guys really know who Hansi Flick is? Do you guys
bro,
have you really take your time to know that manager? That guy is somebody. He's not just disciplined; he's tactical as well.
He's
Very
disciplined,
tactical.
tactical, very tactical as well. I agree with that.
Because
Hundred
man
percent.
was it Barcelona? Barcelona under Luis Enrique. It was beating
mm,
Barcelona in Champions League final 8-2. And this guy was still looking as if they are the one losing. Like the man still wanted more goals. I watched them play Girona. They won Girona that beat Barcelona home and away last season. They won them 4-2. After the game, in the press conference, this guy was still very much angry. And he was saying the players are not doing what he was asking them to do. Yet he won the game 4-2. Then you have a manager that people are busy backing as if he's God. A manager that
important.
comes out on the press conference in a game
Injuries,
you have lost. You have lost
injuries.
against West Ham. You come and say you won on SG. Like, what the fuck is
No way
that?
he said that. No way he said
He
that.
said that. He said we won. We won on
No,
XG.
nah.
And you know the worst thing is that even on the XG, hey man,
This is
that
why
guy is
I hate
peace.
XGs, man. I hate
He
You
XGs.
said
know,
you
no,
guys won on XG, and people are busy disrespecting as a flag. You guys should have gotten as
West
a
Ham
flag
have
long time
more.
ago. As a flag long time
Bro,
ago.
Temba. West Ham have more XG than us at full
Yeah,
time.
they did. Which means your manager did not even check the XG. He came out and talk rubbish. Now, what is this, man?
you
This is what they
know,
call. I watched the Classico. I was filming. Like
I
I
saw it.
said,
I saw that. I
this
saw
manager
that.
made tactical decision, and you were unable to match it. I hate it. And that was what this guy did. What's his name? Lupitegi. Lupitegi, people have been smashing him. He has been busy giving to them 3 points up and down. He's a bonus mark manager. All of a sudden, he came against United. He saw how the first half went.
we
He
made,
went
bro. We
into
made.
the dressing room. He said to the boys, you know what? We have a chance. We've got
Yeah.
a chance. And immediately
He
came
made
it
three.
like
He
you could
made
see
three substitutions.
immediately. He made 3 substitution. And that is
It
how
was
you know
like
a manager that watches the game and read the game and okay, if we can do this, we can get a result. In
bro,
the Classico, there was
Slot was here for
something
2 games, guys.
Vegeta said. Vegeta said in the first half, he said the midfield of the El Clasico is so open to be taken, and nobody is doing it. But you
you
have a
guys were
manager
playing.
in Flick that was reading it and
You
saw
guys
the
were playing like
midfield
Highline as well. You,
was open. What did he do? He brought in
He brought
Frank de Jong,
Frankie, bro,
took out the 10.
and he played through the
Now he
middle.
was playing
Dion was
2-8
playing.
and
Dion
one
was so
CDM.
good. Yeah.
So it's
Kenny, bro.
like
You know what's
it makes
crazy, bro?
sense.
You know what's crazy, bro? When I said this in the game, when the Classico, when I said nobody's exploiting the midfield, you know what people said? They said, yeah, but that's because nobody's playing through the midfield. I said, no, you're missing my point.
Yeah,
My point is that two teams are playing it with the width when there's nobody playing in the middle. The middle is open. So whoever's
yeah.
got a better midfield should actually
You said it.
exploit that.
You
People
said it.
didn't
Yes,
get
you
that
said
point,
it.
bro. Their point was just because I'm like, oh my gosh,
And the
people are
coach
stupid,
came
bro.
in the second half. That was the first substitution he made. The first substitution. He took out the number 10. Because now the number 10 was useless. Because they were not using him. They were using, everybody was using what's it called?
The
The wheel,
width, bro.
the wings. They were not using it. So when the man could saw that, okay, no, they are using the wings. We're also using the wings. How about I leave the wings for them? Let's go to the midfield. It now won't take time.
Yeah,
Just one
no
pass
answer
from
for
a
that, bro.
17 years old Cardoso, 17. One pass, found Lewandowski.
Oh, it's a
He
new feed,
buried
yeah.
it. That is how you know a manager that what, because one thing is this, man.
Quality.
You are not, as a manager, you are not watching the game like you are watching it. You watch the game
No,
and you read
you
the
have,
game as well,
you have to
so that
read
you
that
know
game.
substitution you should make. Because sometimes there are games where you read it, maybe in your mind you wanted to bring this player on, you be like, no man, I can't do that. Okay, like you change it, bring somebody else. But this guy does not do that. All I keep seeing him
No.
do is take notes. He's right. He right. I don't know. Maybe he's playing super bets. Maybe he's writing
He keeps with
the
Rude
team.
on the bench, bro.
He's
But you know what's
playing.
crazy, bro?
He's playing iPad, I guess.
Now he's
He
playing
must be
tic
playing.
tac toe, bro.
He's
He's
playing.
playing tic tac toe, bro. You know, in the same game, the Clasico, Madrid made the substitution much later of Modric, and they also started getting chances in the
Yeah,
same midfield, bro. And I said,
yeah.
bro, if me, a normal fan, can see these things, bro, why can't Eric? Now I'm going back to United. Why can't Eric look at this team and think Hoyland is gonna get goals, but nobody's supplying him? Xerxes doesn't get goals, but he likes to play 1-2s. Why don't you play them together? You know,
Ah.
people make it seem like a
They
4-4-2
tell
is
you it
such a
will not
sin.
work. Did they tell you
It's
they say
such
it
a
will not
sin.
work? It will not
And the
work.
same people who say that 4-4-2 is a sin forget that that was our bread and butter at United. We always had dual strikers. We always had a partnership that carried us over the line. And it was good for a long time, bro. If you've got the players to do a certain system, bro, if anything, you're the person who's the problem for not doing it and doing other things that don't make sense, like putting a right back in the 10. And this is why I said, guys, Ten Hag in people. And I told them, bro, all of our friends, we know who we're talking about, guys. We're in the same
Yeah,
communities. I said, guys, the sad thing for me is not the fact that Eric is losing and all of that. It's the fact that he's making you guys liars. And he's making you guys look like
yeah,
idiots now. Because some
yeah.
of the things you're saying, you don't believe. You and I know you don't believe it, bro. Because you are
Fact.
now taking stuff that used to be true and you're still trying to apply it. Player profile, guys, in 2024. Player profile, guys. Please just indulge me. I'm gonna share my screen. Just indulge me because I'm tired of this player
Yeah,
profile
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I
Send it.
actually
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
end this.
Share it. Yeah, yeah. Fair enough. Just share
I'm on the
it.
Man United page. Bro. I'm
Yeah.
tired of this, bro. This is the first team, right?
Mhm.
Do you see David De Gea here, guys? Is he here?
Yeah, it's not there.
Oh
It's
wait,
gone.
No,
this was
no.
brought by Ten Hag. This was bought by Ten
Mhm.
Hag. He kept
Yeah.
him.
Uh-huh.
This one is a Jose Mourinho one. I'll give him that. That's one. Oh wait, Ten Hag.
Is he
Ten Hag.
playing? Is he playing? Because when you
He's
say
not playing.
Lindelof,
He
Mourinho,
doesn't
is he
play.
playing? He's not playing.
Doesn't
So
play.
I'm still
He
not
took the
counting.
captaincy away from. He took the captaincy away from this one, and
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
he
yeah.
had
It's all right.
he was forced to play Harry because of the injuries. So
Yeah.
look at this. He's player. He's player. Oh, he coached him. He's player. He was hunting him in the Eredivisie. He's player.
Mhm.
Gave him a new contract. Plays him on the
Yeah.
left for some reason. This one
Technically,
we
he's
don't
his
talk
player
about.
as well.
He shall not be named.
Oh yeah,
He
even he
came.
signed the stock contract. Yeah, yeah.
He's his player
This
as well.
one was there for training. This guy was there for training, guys. Remember when you signed him?
Here for
He was
training.
just here for
Yeah, he was there for training, and right now he's
never
one
left,
of the
bro.
best
He
United
never
player.
left.
Crazy
Brings in
man,
this poor kid,
crazy.
doesn't play him, bro.
Ah, you Lord.
This is an actual left back that he doesn't play. Anyway,
This is
I
an
just want to
extra
let you guys
left
know,
back. He doesn't play him, bro. What the hell, bro?
doesn't play him, bro. So
You
in
guys
the
are
defenders,
fried, man.
only 1, 2 who don't even play are from the old regime, right? So because people remember there's two narratives with players, not the right profile, and they throw the manager under the bus. This guy doesn't play enough games to throw anybody under the bus. This man is injured. Let's move on, bro. Oh wow, number 7. That's another
Oh
thing.
wow,
Number 7
injured.
used to teach.
Ah, injured.
Who did he make captain? All right, it's this guy. Who? Oh wait, he also got this guy. But to be fair, Ericsson been good. But the point is, these are his players. This
The
is his player.
problem
New
the
contract. His
problem
player.
with the
His
problem
player.
with like
His player.
Vegeta, the problem with Ten Hag was like he keeps playing Ericsson as an 8. He's more of a 10. The guy doesn't have a legs to play as an 8.
He's
Yeah,
not.
but
He's not
So
more. He's a 10. He is a
he's a
10.
10.
but,
He's
but
not.
again, guys, he
He's a
doesn't have
10.
the problem that you're gonna hear from the Eric inner people is that he doesn't have the right profile. If this guy's a 10 and this guy's got a red card, why did we see this guy? Why did we see him? You see what I'm saying? But never mind. I want you guys to go to this team because apparently these are the same players who threw Oli under the bus. Because that's another thing
Yeah.
I've heard today. They gotta throw
Yeah.
the next manager under the bus because they threw Ten Hag
Under
under
the
the bus.
bus.
But he
Under the
signed.
bus.
He was signed
Which
by Eric.
players again?
He was made captain by
Give me no
Eric. He was
contract.
signed by Eric.
Yeah.
Signed by Eric.
Yeah.
Signed by Eric, doesn't play him. Brought in from the academy by Eric. Brought in from the academy by Eric. Sham,
Doesn't
fuck
play
it.
him as well.
I didn't speak on him. So in this midfield, bro, technically this is his midfield. There's no Scott McTominay. There's no Fred. There's no
Yeah.
what's his name, man? Herrera. There's none
Where
of
the
these guys.
Fred?
There's no Pogba. There's no Pogba.
There's no Pogba.
Unless
Yeah.
are people colorblind? Are they saying this is Pogba? This is not Pogba. This is Kobe Mano.
Yeah.
Look at the forwards. Look at the bro. I don't. People are taking the piss, bro. Rasmus Højlund, did he not sign him?
Ten Hag
Yeah.
did sign him. No doubt.
Did he not die on his heel last year playing this guy into form? I don't
This
know what
guy-
that means.
This guy made me frustrated. Yeah, Ten Hag frustrated me with this one. Yeah, I agree
This
with that.
profile of note,
9.5.
bro.
He's being
doesn't play
misprofiled.
him, but he doesn't play him, but he must prove himself. I don't understand.
Must prove.
He must score goals
This
and
guy
have
is a
assists.
left winger, but he plays on the right. Explain, bro. He bought Anthony for 80 million, but won't play him. So when
Yeah.
people are saying player profile, guys, this is the whole first.
And this is the
all
problem.
of
There,
them.
you forget to touch the problem. Go down, Sancho. The problem that is bothering us in Chelsea right now.
Why is this guy's picture even still here? United is also on crack, bro. He's not coming back.
He's on loan,
He's
Mos.
gone.
He's on low.
He's not.
on low.
He's not
Because-
coming back
because-
next season.
One
It's an
thing is this,
obligation to
man.
buy.
Kenny, I don't know if you saw that article that came outside. Immediately, he had a bad game against Liverpool. Article came outside to say, Dan Ashworth and John Wickers, they put that clause because they knew he was not going to play well in Chelsea. And now, Mark sent the article to me, and I was like, Mark, you're deceiving yourself. And he was like, no, they are right. I said, Mark, like, how have we gotten to this place whereby you guys are monitoring a player? Because we all know players will always have a bad game. So you are monitoring him to the step by the day now he had a bad game was the day that article was coming outside. And you are telling me you believe that article. If you are not kind of like, how will I put it, kind of biased to back the manager for a decision he made. Because for me, I watch Chelsea game. I don't do United watch along alone. I do Chelsea. I do any day I feel like doing it, I do it. And I've been watching Sancho. There's no United wing guys on 3 assists so far. The wing. He has 3 assists. Man have a bad game. After like 4-5 games he has played, then you come and be telling me that they said this. I said, guys, man, stop this nonsense. You guys are upset about this. He's gone. Allow him be. He's gone. He's gone. And the boy is happy where he is. And for me, I think he has proven, for me, he has proven Ten Hag wrong. For me. Because
a lot of people have, bro.
If you want to deny that you don't see what he did at Dortmund, well, see what he's doing at Chelsea then.
Brother, he told us that Mr. Ronaldo, who got 16 Premier League goals, is the problem.
17.
Ronaldo.
He got 17 goals. In that crap team. That don't, no, sorry, it's 18. That don't create chances. That don't create chances. He got 18
this
goals.
Man carried us in Europe is the problem, but we bought people who dropped us out of Europe last year. That's why I'm like, guys, you guys are becoming liars and you look like you don't know what you're talking about because And somebody said it today. I don't know who it was on one of the channels. They said, "You guys don't support United. You support Eric." And I
Ten Hag.
thought it was a bit harsh, but it's borderline true, to be
Yeah.
honest. Because even though this man is sacked, remember what they told us? Sancho is gone. Let it go. Greenwood is gone. He's not here. Eric is not here. But you would
Now
swear he
they
was
can't come
the
and start to
manager.
come and defend him now. To come
No,
and come
bro,
and
they
say
still are,
it's a
bro.
bad decision.
They still are, bro. And
Then
I'm like,
they must
guys,
come in now. I'm waiting for them. They must come in.
they're not
Let's
gonna
have that
come now.
conversation.
We'll see them on their channels where they can send binners, bro. That's another thing, bro. In 2024, now I'm gonna tell KG this thing. This send bin thing has to end, bro. You can't drop it because you don't agree with my opinion.
Yeah.
Then you might as well not bring me in, bro. Let's rather argue about our opinions. Hey, Mr. Ronald Tonali also decided to join. What's up?
I'm all good. I'm all good. I'm not bothered by these random conversations. I'm not bothered by anyone. I hate everyone. That's the vibe I have.
When
Nah.
unbothered, man, you sound bothered, bro. I'm
Wow.
confused.
Ronald! Big up to
Nah,
you, man.
because
Big up to you,
here's
man.
nah, see,
Yeah,
here's
but
the
yeah,
thing, bro. Here's the thing.
big up
Big
to
up to
you.
everyone, bro. Like love for everyone who I speak to on a regular. Themba, he's gonna give me Valverde, Vegeta, my brother, Kenny, everyone. Like all of you guys are wonderful people, and people I talk to are like on a regular bots, even every like most of them are balanced or someone like taking the piss every now and then, and it's all banter and just fun games. But
Mhm.
hey, we are in a situation right now because everyone, and I said this on Bots' channel as well, but tell me if I'm lying. But everyone right now is saying everything under the sun about Ten Hag. Some people are saying he should get divorced, he should die, this, that, and the other.
I
They're
heard
they're gonna
that,
be
bro.
doing
That
they're gonna
He
was
be
died.
doing
crazy,
I
bro.
hate.
I
No,
wouldn't
no,
Yeah,
no.
bro.
I wouldn't say
Brother,
Hold
that, to be
on.
honest. It's mad.
There are
No,
people who are saying they're
that
going to
is
be
too much.
doing hate watch-alongs.
go
Saeed
for it.
saying,
Go
I'm going
for
to
it.
be watching hate watch-alongs. Brother, you are the Joker who said, Harry Beckenbauer. Someone needs to
Wait,
G-check you as well every now and then.
Biryani Gate is going to do hate alongs.
Biryani is getting
Biryani.
to Mandem's head
No
because
way.
people are
Biryani.
saying, thank you so much. People are going on right now saying, thank you so much, Diego Dello. But then you're the same. Can we cuss? Can I cuss?
Ronald, feel at
Yeah.
home. This is
Okay,
called the
but
therapy.
yeah, you're the same assholes who are saying, Diego Dello, thank you. You're the same assholes who are going to go ahead and say, oh, but you know what? I hate play power. Then why are you fueling this motherfucking behavior of a player not actually scoring a goal to sack a manager? Why are you putting into it? Why are you giving into it? Don't. Just be on business. You don't like the manager, understandable. He's gone. Get fantastic. No problem. But don't say thank you so much to Diego Dalot. Why? Right
This is
now,
crazy, bro.
people,
Mad.
just a week ago, the Erik Ten Hag outers, famously, as they say, because I am not an outer, not an inner, not even on the fence. I couldn't give a fuck. But here's the thing.
Mhm.
Some people right now were on all fours, pause, for Jose Mourinho to go ahead and put the dagger in. They were saying, we want the Jose Mourinho dagger. We want this
Yeah.
manager to be sacked by Jose Mourinho. Well, you know what? You know what? The fact is, 4 years ago when Jose Mourinho was here, you were saying the same things, the same wild things about Jose Mourinho as well. You wanted Jose
Hypocrites.
Mourinho sacked as well. You
Hypocrites, Ronald. They
wanted
are.
that guy to not succeed as well. You were saying if he coaches, where he coaches, we will see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the wheel. And then you did that to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So long behold, give it 2 or 3 years from now, Vegeta, Kenny, Themba, a lot of these men then would be on their all fours begging Eric Ten Hag to drop the dagger on the current Manchester United manager, saying you did not complete the job the first time, do it the right this time.
Ronald.
Oh
Ronald.
my
Ronald.
But
You know what is this, man? Ronald, you
yeah,
know what is this, man? Like
It's
that's
a
the
process.
situation. The situation
No, then, but this is the
of then.
process that bots should be talking about. Bots is talking about the wrong process and patience. This is the process, rinse and repeat. I am a fan who feels like I am a cloth getting washed in a washing machine. I know my life cycle. I know I'm going to be one. I'm going to be thrown away like shit. Then I'm going to be in a washing machine, cleaned. Then I'm going to get ironed, and then I'm going to be worn again. It's my life cycle as a shirt. As a
Mhm.
fan, that's my life cycle. I get a new manager. I feel excited. I see promising performances. Then we go into a shit time. Then we call the manager out. Then he gets sacked. Then we go for his head and rinse and repeat. Bro, after Sir Alex Ferguson, has the story changed? No. It's
Yeah,
the
but now we've
same
No,
introduced
cycle
new
of a
writers.
story with every manager. And now I'm telling it to you all up front. I have a new way of looking at Manchester United. I'm not backing the
Okay.
players because I did back
Mm.
the players under Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'm not backing the manager because I did back Erik ten Hag. I'm just going to back the Manchester United club. So if a player is not doing well for the club, be it Bruno Fernandes, be it Cristiano Ronaldo, be it anyone, Rashford, anyone, sell the player. If the
That
manager
is
is
what
not
I
doing
call
well,
sanity.
sack the manager.
and that is
That
what
is the right thing.
that's what they said. Like I'm my brother and them. I said that every player I've got 2 years. If you're not performing, you're gone. And I agree. But one thing I want to say, Ronald, is this, man. The situation whereby we've seen players or the club have been backing the players over the manager is a different case with Ten Hag. And that's why I cannot make a case for him. Because if there was a manager that was backed in and out, it was Ten Hag. He was backed to the best they can. You guys did not want, most of your fan base did not want Greenwood to stay. What did they do? They let Greenwood go. Scott McTominay, people were complaining it's not good enough. What did they do? Even the fact that Ten Hag wanted to kill him, yeah, keep him. Let him go. Sancho is the problem. What did they do? They busy letting players go because they want to give the
But the
manager
biggest
the full
problem,
backing.
Temba, is they only want to let go of players that are not good for their business. Players like players like Rashford are not an asset but a liability in
No, I
capital
understand.
letters.
Now, for me,
But
I understand what you're
because
saying.
he has been the face of the club under Jose
Mhm,
Mourinho, under Ole
mhm.
Gunnar Solskjaer, under Erik ten Hag as well,
Is
this
this
is one
Rashford?
player who has survived five managers, sir.
Is this
I'm not
Rashford?
saying he's the only person who should be blamed, but he is part of the big group or wider
He used
audience
to
of
piss off.
players who is one, senior players, second, younger players look up to him because of the lifestyle he lives. Thirdly,
He used
the
to piss
importance
off.
he actually gets at the club. The importance he gets at the club. Finally, just because the club now has a new boy they can shine the light on, which is going to be Kobe Minu.
Kobe.
The
Kobe.
light might actually get passed on from Rashford, and soon, long behold enough, you will see Rashford on his way out as well. But that's the
Mhm.
problem right now. You are right. The club did back the manager. I'm never going to say the club did not back the manager. They gave him the players, they gave him everything, control, veto, whatever he asked for under the sun. To a certain degree, they gave him. Did he justify it? Maybe not 100%. But they only gave him things that were givable in their eyes. If he wanted to sack Rashford, they would never allow it. To even, okay, just think of it this way. Don't you think, Demba, it's kind of hypocrisy of a person to say, I'm not going to play Ahmed Diallo or Sancho, right? Because training levels. But I'm going to go ahead and play Rashford into performance. Why? Is he racist? No, they're all of the same color. So there's no racism in there, right? But the fact is that the club has asked him to play the guy into form. Doesn't matter if he's out of form, you have to play the guy. Jose Mourinho was a guy who never agreed upon things like this. But okay, football fan stand, put Bruno in there as well. Fair enough, no problem. I have no problem. I have no alliance to anyone right now. But Rashford is the one I'm going to talk about because Jose Mourinho tried to bench him 5 games in. Jose Mourinho
Uh,
was sacked, right? After that, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had kind of a fallout with Rashford. He was gone as well.
hmm.
After that, what happened? This season, let's not forget, this season, sir, Rashford has been starting to hold bench. Have you noticed
Thank
that
God.
Rashford has been
Yeah,
holding
thank God,
bench?
bro.
I've been
But what happened?
subbed off
What
too many
happened now?
times.
But what happened now? The manager is gone all of a sudden, fam. Why? Because the face of the club is holding bench and they just cannot fathom it. If there is any manager who can get the tune out of Rashford, Bruno, players that the club wants, brother, he's going to be the manager for the next 5 seasons because those players make money for the manager, for the club.
Well, if it translates to 3 points,
Because
That's
till
what I'm saying.
now, the commercial value has been more important to the club than the footballing value. That's where the disconnect is.
And
ah,
that was why Ronaldo said it as well. They don't care about the club. What they care about is the business, man.
Bro,
Honestly.
they did not want to keep Ronaldo because of the experience he brings on the pitch, because of the fact that he is a pivotal player in any team he plays. No, they only wanted to go ahead and keep Ronaldo to land the $1 billion Saudi deal before Ineos even showed up. They only wanted him to be here because Saudi was actually going to put $1 billion in to Manchester United to become the sponsors. We even had mock-up kits made for Saudi tourism, and Ronaldo was wearing it as the face of it. But then Saudi were smart when Ronaldo dropped that interview, because if you remember, Team Viewer was
Yeah,
already removed. If you
yeah.
guys remember, mid-season never happened. Mid-season it was removed, right? So then they was decided to go ahead. Ronaldo dropped the interview. Saudi reached out to Ronaldo directly. Why don't play for our league? We'll pay you more big of a bag, double the bag,
Hmm,
in fact. And Ronaldo
hmm.
said, "Yeah, I mean, it just makes more sense."
Man.
hey man, and I don't blame him, bro, because it's stuff like what you're saying between the manager and his shenanigans and the club doing this stuff with the player FC and them trying to villainize bloody Ronaldo, like Mr. CR7. It's
Man.
it's
Bro,
all of
the
these.
common denominator, Vegeta, is Ronaldo has never fallen out with any manager. He's played under big and good managers throughout his career, never fallen out with any one of them. At Real Madrid, Temba can actually conclude this and tell me, no, he's never actually fallen out with any manager he's played
Never.
under. Never,
Never.
right? Ronaldo has never done that, right? Pogba out of Manchester United has never fallen out with any manager as such.
Man.
Sancho outside of Manchester United has never fallen out with a
He has
manager as
never.
such,
He has
right?
never.
Well, why does it happen that a player comes to Manchester United and now starts falling out with managers? That is because the decisions of the management are driven through the manager. They don't have the big two cojones of balls that they require to come out and put their face and then talk. They don't do that. They do it through the manager and make him the bad guy. Pogba never in his it, it, Pogba never in his life had any problem outside of Manchester United with any manager. He didn't play for a lot of clubs, fair enough, but he played for his country and club, for whatever clubs he played. Never had a falling out. Jose Mourinho had a falling out.
Mm,
Hmm.
that's true,
And
guys.
there could
And
be more examples. There could be more examples that I might be missing right now, but you have to
no,
look at these common
there's
denominators,
there's
bro.
probably plenty, bro. But unfortunately, I need to start closing out the show. It's a Monday, so I've got personal commitments. But just to
Yeah,
close out
yeah.
the show, gentlemen, I just want to bring something up. Obviously, we're still United fans, I'm assuming, on this call. What's the next move? Because this is already circulating now, and I've seen now that Talksport has added Nagelsmann to this list, which I was told is impossible. But anyway, what is next, gentlemen? What do you guys want to see from this club? Rude is obviously the interim until further notice, or until they get a permanent manager. What are you guys saying?
For me, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think Southgate is getting a job. He won't get a job.
So we
And
can cancel
let's be
him.
realistic
Okay.
here. Zidane is not coming to United as well.
No,
Honestly.
no, no.
Oh,
He's not. He's not. He's not.
Bro,
Zidane is not coming to United.
no, hold on. You guys are wasting time. I'm gonna make it simple for you guys because all of these names, bin them. You know why? Nagelsmann, bin him. You know why? Manchester United is about to pay 17 mil to Erik ten Hag because he got sacked.
Yeah, yeah.
The only person they can actually go ahead and talk to in the whole list of football managers right now is Xavi,
It's
because
Xavi.
he
Yeah,
is a free manager right now. There is
yeah,
no money to be paid to
yeah,
anyone but him and his salary. Easy
yeah.
to
Mm.
actually convince him to come to the
And
club as well.
fast.
And the man is out, so man is out of the job as well. So he needs a club to show for.
Yeah.
So he will
So
come in, be your puppet for the next 18 months. You will cuss him out for saying, we got the wrong Spanish manager. In 18 months from now, you will say we should have gotten a Spanish bald manager, which was Pep Guardiola, but we got the wrong manager with hair, right? In 18 months from now, you will be cussing out Xavi, saying he was the best footballer on pitch in the midfield, but in United, he forgot that he has to go ahead and cope up with the midfield. He forgot that the midfield is the most important aspect. What kind of a player was he? He was a fraud. He got carried by Messi. 18 months from now, you will be saying all of these
Oh
things,
my
but
run that
days.
easy, run that
but
easy, run that
but
easy, run that easy.
2028, hold on, 2026 when it comes, right? That is when we
Mhm.
will go for the actual manager, which is Nagelsmann, because by for Germany, his contract would end in 2026. So he would be free to have conversations with United and come with no money invested in him. And that is the manager I think would be able to go ahead and help us. But personally, no manager would work at Manchester United because we don't need just a manager. We need a person who can manage and also rebuild. There are not many manager names out there who could do both of them.
No, one thing I would say is that, man, come on, man. I still believe United needs to, but just that when you look at things with Bruno, because for me, I always say it, man. I don't know if we want to have that conversation, but I don't think Bruno is the kind of person or the kind of 10 you need in your team.
But what
I
if
don't
Xavi
think
comes
so.
in and tells you that he's the guy that he's my he I like Bruno. What if Xavi says I like Bruno?
Then we
Hmm.
screwed, aren't we?
Are we
We
ready for
screwed,
this
aren't we?
Then you guys are
conversation?
screwed. Then you guys are
Then,
screwed.
then we fuck, bro. We might as
Then
well
you guys are
just
you guys
relax.
are they
It's
might as well
interesting you were
just bring
saying,
this
you were
test
saying something-
at Southgate.
it's so interesting we're
Ah,
talking about Xavi, bro, and his wife, I think it's his wife,
yeah, his
posted this
wife.
photo right after Classico. I was like, yo, hey, yo, y'all just won the Classico.
Hey.
Why is this kid in the kid, bro?
And a Clasico was going on. The son was not wearing Barcelona jersey
Not
or Real
wearing
Madrid jersey.
Barcelona colors, guys. Like I know they
Wearing
fired
Man
him, but
United.
he's still a
Wearing
Barcelona
United.
legend. And the
Yeah,
out of all the
still.
Premier League clubs, United, nudge, nudge. Is the wife trying to drop some subliminals? I don't know.
Savi know
Don't know.
what he's doing, man. I think Savi is the one coming to your team, man. And I think he will do a better job than Tenag. Savi is coming.
Bro, I would love Julian. Hey, flip's sake.
No,
Oh,
Alex Cook from Talksport says it's Nin on the job. Let's maybe it's Nin on the job, man.
bro,
Anything
if
can
they
happen,
pull
man.
that, bro, I'll be so happy, bro.
I wouldn't
they,
mind. I
they
don't
need to
mind that.
get their
I
man
don't mind
now.
Nagelsmann. I don't mind Nagelsmann as well. To be fair.
Man, the
But what I
World
would
Cup,
say
bro.
is
It's
this.
in America.
What I would say is this. I think Ruud van Nistelrooy will have the job till end of the season because
Yeah.
United cannot afford to make the wrong decision. You've sacked Tenag. Your next decision should be the right. Like, go and get your man. Go and get your man. Don't rush in. Take your time. Still go out there, explore other managers. Why you are looking for your man? Let Bruno. Because
Ineos,
for me,
forget what
I say Bruno.
they say.
Let's
Ineos,
rest right. Because I will say the
don't
next
listen
truth
to him.
here. There's
This
nothing
one is, don't listen to him.
that
Just
is
go get
happening
Julian. Just go
that
get
has
Julian.
not happened already. There's nothing that will happen that have not happened on that Tenag. Ruud van Nistelrooy
Ja,
should see the season throughout.
ja,
Then you
no,
guys
we
go
don't
for your
want.
man.
No, man. Just go get Julian. Forget. Look at this one. He's wearing a Sundowns kid. He's a Real Madrid. Don't listen to him. Just go get.
Yeah, Sundowns is my team, South Africa, man. That's why they lost yesterday to Polo Kwani.
But
Those guys disappoint me.
I appreciate you guys' time. Obviously, I appreciate everybody who's been in the chat. I saw Nairo was here earlier
Big
on.
up, guys. Big up, guys.
Shout out to
Big up,
Stephanie,
man. Big
our
up, people, man.
moderator. Who else has been here? Football fan stand. Luman, always here. Appreciate you, brother. Artifact just popped in. Thank you guys. Kenny And Timber, do you guys have anything you want to mention? Are you dropping anything today, or are you done for the day?
Well, I just want to just make a very quick reaction video to on Tenag as well. Though I did I was ranting, man, because I can't believe Rodri won the Ballon d'Or. It's just mad, man. It's insane. Like, it is
I think
crazy. Football is dead. Football is dead. Like, Rodri could not win Ballon d'Or when they won treble. They gave it to Messi that was playing in El Mesel. It was when the Ballon d'Or. Now, whereby it should be given if Vinicius Junior is even given to Rodri. And that, I support Real Madrid and anybody not going to for that award. I support them, man. They're rubbish. For
Such
people
is
now
life.
out there on the chat, you guys that still believe Ballon d'Or is a prestigious award, that's an example
I
you want to
haven't
see.
followed that thing for years, bro. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Kenny, anything, or are your batteries depleted, my friend?
Yeah, it looks like it looks like my battery will be on standby mode. So yeah, shout out to everybody, shout out to everybody, and yeah, ETH sacked, and we move on, and we move on it.
Facts, bro. And look, I know some people were Ten Hag in, but he's gone, and it is what it is. At the end of the day,
Botswana,
Football can kill you. Will kill you a real death. You will die because of football.
Papi was emotional, mate.
he was pissed, bro. You know what's crazy, bro? Sorry, I know we're closing off. He was more pissed about this than any of the games we just witnessed this year, which is surprising to me. But anyway, that's just an observation. Thank you, guys. It's been episode 6 of the podcast. Who knows? I might drop another one this week. We might get a new manager. Until then, people,
Yeah,
peace out.
big up, peace, peace.